What is going on, guys? This is Esquilo here, and I'm finally bringing you guys my VPL week 2. Reason I didn't bring it is because I didn't have the mic, but since I have a new mic, I decided just bring you guys. But we're going up against Teslamouse. He has a team of Mega Metagross, Togekiss, the Dolphin, Electros, Axors, and Rotomosh. So basically, what I'm bringing is a physical offensive Spiritomb. I have a Cosmic Power Clefable because if I get two Cosmic Power ups, I basically beat his entire team because he didn't bring his Umbreon, and I doubt that his Togekiss has a Heal Bell, so I can just Toxic everything and just Cosmic Power and Soft Boil on his team. And I have Flamethrower for the likes of Mega Metagross, goddammit. Then we have a Curse Restock Mega Aggro because it beats his entire team with the Iron Head. Then I did bring Sand Slash. The reason I bring it is because I need a Rocks. And Sand Slash, apart from Dragon and Clefable, is the only mod that gets Rocks on my team. I think I also have Dragon, but I didn't feel like bringing Dragon. So I did bring Sand Slash just for the Rocks. I have Counter Weavile with the leftovers. It was supposed to be Life Orb, but I accidentally put leftovers over it. And then I'm bringing Life Orb Alakazam. So let's just jump into the battle. Looking at his team, I decided to just lead with my Spiritomb because Mega Metagross could be a possible lead, and I just want to get like a burn straight away. But he decides to lead with his Rotom, and I don't want to get my thing burned or take any unnecessary damage, so I'm just gonna go into my Clefable. If he goes for the burn, I just Cosmic Power here and I win. But he makes the right play and he goes for Volt Switch. And based on this damage, it tells me that he's defensive, he's not offensive. So he's gonna definitely go into his Mega Metagross. Here I contemplate maybe, just maybe, staying in and go for a Flamethrower, but it was still early game and there was no risk. There was no, what, I forgot the word. There was no point in staying in and risk my Clefable so early, so I just went into my my Spiritomb because he'll either overpredict or he just goes straight for the Mirror Mash. But I'm thinking since I have the aggro, he might go for an Earthquake, and that is exactly what he does, and that means that I'll be able to take also a Mirror Mash. Now, reason I stayed in. Now here I'm gonna go for the Will-O-Wisp. I could easily gone for a Pursuit, but I was like, knowing him, he'll probably just try and go for probably Mirror Mash and just try and knock it out. But he does make the right move and goes into Togekiss. But it's fine because we do burn this thing, and now we can see if he has Heal Bell or not. Because he doesn't want his Togekiss to be burned. Because if he's a defensive set, he wants it to be with as much health as possible and not status. And if I do get the burn on it, with burn it will put him in range of a lot of moves from my team. So I'm just gonna go into my Sand Slash, because it's my perfect opportunity to get my rocks, and I didn't really want anything to get T-Wave, so I just went into it. If you went for an Air Slash you'll beat, I think I could have two Air Slashes if I'm not flinched. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna go for rocks as he goes for the Air Slash. Try and scout how much damage he does. He does over half, but luckily for me, I do not flinch and I just go for myself rocks. I really don't have any way to hit these Togekiss, and because I think I'm packing Earthquake, Rapid Spin, Toxic, and Stealth Rocks. I have Toxic just in case I outspeed Umbreon. I can just Toxic it before I die or something like that and make it at least useless for a turn as he has to go for a Heal Bell. So I'm gonna switch out here, expecting another Air Slash. And I go into my Clefable. I have no idea why I went into Clefable, but this Air Slash does a lot, and I'm like, I don't want my Clefable to get burned, to get T-waved, and I really don't want him to flinch and then just kill me the next turn. So I'm just gonna go back into Sand Slash just because here I'm like, okay, if he goes for a T-Wave I can get some burn residual damage on him, but he just go for another Air Slash, so he probably just went trying to get the flinch to take me out next turn. And as I said, I don't really have much to hit this Togekiss, so I'm just gonna sack my Sand Slash right here. I think I don't even have Rapid Spin, or I don't even know, I don't remember my set. This battle happened like 2 weeks ago. So I think I just went for I just pressed the move here. I think I went for rocks. He actually missed his air slash, but doesn't really matter because as I said, I have no way to actually hit these Togekis. So what I'm gonna do is just stay in with my sand slash, and sooner or later he's gonna kill me. And I think I pressed EQ right here just in case he tried to switch out for some reason, but he just kills me. And the Sun Slash is gone, but he did proc rock, so that is not even bad. So here I think I go into Weavile, or I go into Mega Aggron. I think I go into Weavile here. I'm not entirely sure, so bear with me 1 to 3 seconds. No, yeah, I go into Weavile 0, and I almost pressed knockoff, but I was like, okay, I have rocks up. Even though he has Dolphin, I don't think he'll save this Togekiss, so I just went for the Icicle Crash to kill, but he does switch out into his Roro. So he's at this point I already know what type of player he is. He's a player that plays it safe. So I just go into Icicle Crash, and this is the moment that I find out that I actually put leftovers instead of life orb on my Weavile. But not that really matter because it wouldn't be a 2-hit KO anyways on Rotom, but I'm good. Yeah, I switch out and I go back into my Clefable, thinking he'll go for the burn, but he does go for the Volt Switch, so nice play on his end. And at this point I am more than in range of Bullet Punch from Mega Metagross, so he's gonna bring it, and once again I'm gonna show him that my switch is indeed my Spiritomb, and I already showed the Will-O-Wisp, and he definitely knows that I have Foul Play on my Spiritomb, and he still has that whatchamacallit, the Togekiss on his head. So I'm gonna bring my Spiritomb, and I'm gonna go actually for the pursuit after he Iron Head. He shows that he has Iron Head over Mirror Match. Maybe he doesn't want to miss, I don't know, but I think Mirror Match is better. And it's not a 2-hit KO, but he actually goes for another Iron Head. I don't know why he did that, because at this point I could have easily burned his Metagross. I went for the pursuit because I thought he would switch out, and he could get an easy roost with his Togekiss on my Spiritomb, but at this point he just decided basically to sack his Metagross, and it worked out for him, and he's gonna knock me out with the Bullet Punch, fearing the Sucker Punch, because I think I actually had, I had Pursuit, Foul Play, Sucker Punch, and Will-O-Wisp. So I'm gonna bring in my Mega Sceptile, which is the Mega Aggron, shout out to Dan, and I'm just gonna go for the Mega Evolution and go for the, I think I go for the Curse, as he does bring in his Donphan, and after 1-2 curses I basically won his entire team, unless I get unlucky with Sleep Talk rolls. So I'm gonna go for the curse, as I said, and he decides to bring in his Donphan, which is basically he brought it just to spin up the rocks, which I don't really mind because rocks don't really do much anyways. I just wanted them there just so I could like break sturdies and all. But this Donphan shows me that he's actually a leftover set. It's not a custom berry or an offensive set. So that was nice to know. I'm just gonna go for the Iron Head just so I know, just so I could break the sturdy and not have him on the sturdy now because he doesn't have rocks. So I just want to break that sturdy up, as he goes for his own stealth rocks, which I don't really mind because I do have 2 Magic Guard Pokemon, and I have this Aggron. And as I said, I do have leftovers Weavile, so it's not that bad, since I'm not gonna be switching in Weavile that many turns. So I go for another curse right here, and I think I decide to go for the Iron Head right here as he switch out, but I'm not entirely sure. I can't really remember what I did. As he goes into Kill, which is the Electros, and I'm gonna go for the Iron Head, and I just noticed that this battle is actually 37 turns long. God damn. And he goes for the flamethrower. I know I can take 3 flamethrowers depending on rolls and whatnot, and I'm just gonna go for another Iron Head. And at this point I still don't know Togekiss last move. He showed Thunder Wave, he showed Air Slash. I'm assuming he has Roost, and he has one more move, which I'm thinking at the point is gonna be Flamethrower, or else he gets completely walled by Mega Aggron. So I decided to go for the rest and try and get the sleep turns, the sleep turn talks on the Iron Head, so I could kill these Electros and still be out of range of Togekiss Flamethrower or even Hydro Pump from Rotom. But I do get rest on the first Sleep Talk, and I'm gonna go for a second one, and I think I get another rest. So is it rest or do I get curse. I know I don't get I know I don't get the yeah, I get cursed. So it's like at this point uh, I have to switch out because I can let Megagron die, and I know I'm gonna wake up the next turn, so I can wake up on the likes of Donphan or Haxorus. So I'm gonna bring in my Clefairy because I know I outspeed this thing, and I know Flamethrower will not kill me, so I can just soft boil because I know I can take Thunderbolts pretty darn well. So I'm gonna soft boil to a point where I can start Cosmic Power, and after 2 Cosmic Powers, as I said, I win this match, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go for the Cosmic Power, as he actually shows me this charge, and wouldn't you know, oh, it's not here that he gets a pair. he does get a pair of spoilers, but I have to soft boil to a point where I can actually stay safe and just Cosmic Power once, and after 1 Cosmic Power his discharge will do even less. So he goes for discharge here, and he gets the crit. Now if he didn't get the para here, I would have been able to soft boil and then Cosmic Power. No, I would be able to Cosmic Power and then soft boil, but unfortunately for me, he did get the para, so I gotta soft boil again to a point where I have to soft boil twice and then Cosmic Power, so I could at least carry him out. So that's exactly what I'm gonna try and do. I'm gonna soft boil here, and then I think I'm gonna soft boil again next turn. No, wait, exactly. Here is when I went for a Cosmic Power, because after this Cosmic Power, even from this range, I wouldn't die to discharge and I wouldn't be able to soft boil. But unfortunately, I do get para, and even worse, he gets a crit the next turn. So basically, my Clefable dies because he got hacked to death, but it is fine. So I'm gonna bring in my Alakazam. He's more than in range to Psychic. I'm just gonna go for a Psychic. I'm gonna kill it, and I'm gonna see what he wants to do. I am a Life Orb Alakazam, so I basically run through his team. So he's gonna bring in his Armored Dragon, and I do have some bulk in me, not that much, but at this point I can see if he's Scarf or not. I know I can leave a Dragon Claw, so I'm gonna go for the Psychic. I probably should have gone for the Dazzling Gleam, but I thought Psychic would do more. But he actually goes for the Earthquake. I have no idea why, but I do leave it, so I can just go for a Shadow Ball here, as I don't know why he decided to keep his Axros around and decided to sack Togekiss instead. So I'm gonna go for a Shadow Ball. It does nothing, showing that this Togekiss is indeed special defensive, which means that it doesn't have the it basically, at this point he dies from Psychic. That is 100% guaranteed. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into my my Mega Aggro, because I know I can take an Air Slash and then I can wake up. But unfortunately for him, he's gonna miss. Not that I really care, because he did hacks my Clefable. So at this point, I can just wake up, go for a rest, and then I win this match. Because if he doesn't have Flamethrower right here, he loses. So he goes for the Air Slash. I know I can take that pretty darn easily, so I can just wake up, go for a rest, and win. But I get flinched. Why wouldn't I get flinched? So I get flinched right here, and this is basically game over, because I don't really have much now to take on the Mega Metagross, and he can just bullet punch the rest of my team to death, and he even gets a crit. Not that really matter from that range anyways. I don't know. I'm just gonna say it doesn't matter. But after this flinch, the game was more than over, because if I did get the rest on aggro, I couldn't just wake up, just go for Sleep Talks, get the curse, get the Iron Head, whatever, and he wouldn't be able to beat me 1v1 after I get to +6. Even if he has Rotom with Hydro Pump, unless he crits me twice, he wouldn't be able to kill me. So this was the battle. I'm just gonna kill the Togekiss, and I do get the leftovers, which means that with my defense investment, I had like a 6% chance of leaving Bullet Punch from Mega Metagross. So I'm just gonna go for the counter, as he Bullet Punches, but I did not make the roll, which was unfortunate, because if I did get the roll, if his Dolphin doesn't have Ice Shard, I would actually still be able to win this match, because his Rotom was in range of Energy Ball. Axorus was almost dead. Dolphin would die to Energy Ball since it was not Assault Vest, but his Mega Metagross was able to clean up the game, and this was the battle. To be honest, I think I lost because of hacks. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I lost because of hacks. I'm not gonna lie. But it is what it is. It happens. But next week we face Daneki, and he has a scary team. But this will be all for today, guys. Leave a like, subscribe, comment for more, and I will be catching you guys next time. So peace.